Hello, this is Gaming with Miss Fox here, back with another video. I'm starting a new series where it's gonna be mostly vanilla. I have some mods like like to help break down trees and stuff. This is a new world, and I don't know why, but I should have spawned near the start chests. I'm not gonna do hardcore yet, because I want to make sure my computer can handle it. Because if I die to lag, or just me zoning out, because that happens to me more than it should. I don't want that to ruin the gameplay, so I don't know. Once I get my health issues sorted and I don't zone out over every 5 minutes, then well, it's not like every 5 minutes, but like it's enough where it ruins making videos. At least in survival mode, you can just keep inventory on and start again. I don't mind the kittens in the background, because they like tearing up my house. Well, adults anyway. The kittens I have locked in a room because, well, they're old enough to breed, but not old enough to fix yet, so keep them apart. So I'm gonna get them fixed once I can. I could only do 2 at a time, and, well, there's the chest. Oh. And already you can hear zombies. Yeah, I just have some quality of life mods. This is actually a texture pack, but yeah, just stuff like that. No modded items added, just things like carry on, tree harvester, and ore harvester. As well as I believe I have free cam on too, but I'm just going to use that for building. Not that I think it's cheating, because it's just a feature of the mod, but I don't know. Free cam's kind of a hit or miss. I don't know if you can still get attacked by things with free cam, because you're flying away, but you're not able to know what's going on with your character. It's great for seeing all angles of a build, but I think it just kind of leaves you in a tough spot if you go too far out. And it takes the surprise out of finding things. I don't know, if I had to be AFK or waiting for something to I guess furnace or something, then maybe. But I think I would just go clean my house or something. I mean, eventually I'm going to set up a lot of AFK farms, because I want there to be progress going on while I'm doing other things. Yeah, I've been trying out some new stuff, like my daily life, like setting a different sleep schedule that works more with what my body wants rather than fighting it. Because lately I've been waking up at 2 in the morning and falling asleep at 5 p.m. and then just staying up throughout the entire rest of the night and day. At this point, I'm just screw it. My body wants to be up when it's dark out, then fine. Not like I work or anything. Even if I did, I wouldn't work past 6. I mean, I guess maybe, but I'll just get a morning job. So, most of the jobs in town are morning jobs. I mean, the highest paying job I ever had was only 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the afternoon. I always got home by 4. And if I couldn't find a job that was morning shift, then that's all the carry on. I haven't played in the newer version of Minecraft. This cow, is that how it's supposed to look? Or is it the texture pack? Yeah, I don't have the mod to make that fresh animations work. For some reason, the texture pack was updated, but not the mod that makes it work. So, yeah. I don't really know what it's supposed to look like, though. If this one was, like, darker... Huh. So I don't have any other texture packs, so I'm, like, just making things connect. And I've been keeping up to date with modern Minecraft, like, and knowing what this tree does. But, like, I think this tree has been here for a long time, actually. Well, I don't know. I like the older mods that haven't updated past 1.12.2. I have been doing some newer things, like, but I don't play vanilla all that much, and I play in like massive mod packs, so I just prefer to stay. Oh, didn't mean to switch that. That and modern Minecraft has a lot of like control bugs. Oh, I think that was just my mouse. But yeah, like most of my favorite mods haven't been updated since they were made. And I used to make a lot of them, so having to remake the mod pack every time. I just discovered the feature where you can update it without having to remake it. But then I end up losing a lot, and then the mod pack fails, and it's just, it wasn't worth it. I can just use a backport mod. I don't know, I never really thought about new features. I don't usually go to the end or the nether or like build with that with the newer blocks. Kind of just stick to what I know. I've been seeing a lot of new things coming out that I really want to try, and I heard like the performance is getting a little better. Like they're doing a lot more of that. So, huh. Probably not gonna have any other series in the modern version, though. Because all my modded focus series really are in mods that are in older versions. But this is mostly vanilla series. Any of these mods that don't update to the new version, which I highly doubt, I can do without, because they don't, and I could just use the same world, because they don't add anything. They just add some quality of life things. Just, who really wants to watch me climb a tree every time? And I don't feel like editing that much. It's tiring. I had better things to do with my time than be trying to edit me chopping trees down. Just make it look a little more interesting or go faster. I thought that it meant there was a... I guess I have to dig deeper. I don't really want to go in a cave this soon, but... yeah, whatever. Just gonna make one tool at a time, otherwise it just ends up filling up like crazy. Should I make an axe now? Nah, I'll wait till I get more resources. I don't actually bother going to surface. No point bringing an axe in a cave. If I need one, I'll get one. Just making some bit out of a base, just to have. Should I turn on the interest still? I think if I did that now, it would just take up too much space in the inventory. All the resources for the backpack that I added. But I don't know how to craft it because I don't usually use that version, that mod. So I guess I'll find out when I get to it. Probably just some of my leather. Is it showing up in my... I haven't collected enough for it yet. Oh well. That and only I got 2 torches, so I'm trying to get either find coal on this level or just... I guess I can just smelt this. Oh, look at that. It's nighttime. Let's cover up the coal. Oh, nighttime already. Guess I'll just stay in here. Maybe make it look a little nicer. I guess I could just make this a basement to a future house. This biome is nice to build in. So, why not? If I don't end up staying here, then, maybe I'll come across this place some other time and... You know what? I'm actually not gonna make this into a basement. I'm just gonna have it be like underground bunker. I'm still gonna decorate it a little bit, but I want to stay focused on mining for resources right now. Anyone that watches my video in the like making AI music community, I've been hearing a lot of like good music made with like Sono and things like that. In fact, I've been doing a lot myself actually. I don't know if it's like a love-hate relationship with AI, but I don't know. I mean, if you're adding things to the prompt and constantly changing it, it's still your own. It's a bit different if you're just telling an AI to make a song and then making it. And it's another thing if you're just using it as someone to bounce ideas off of or fine-tune things. Like, so you got a story in mind, but you don't have the energy to figure out the details, or you're just not detailed-oriented person, then great, AI can do that for you. You can get your thought out, and it'll help just make it more commercially viable. At least that's how I view it. Because all the things I made with AI, all the AI did was just suggest a few things and make the vocals and instrumentals. I still came up with a story. I don't have money to pay someone to do what I don't have the skills for, but I still have the idea that I want to get out of my head and into the world. I think that's what's beautiful about AI music. You don't have to be a excellent musician to get an idea out there anymore. You can just have AI do the stuff you can't and just enjoy it. I think that people should watch Ninjago more. That whole let life be a balance thing they say. And, like, yeah, people need to live by that. Like, I know it's a kid's show, but it has some pretty, like, impactful messages. Not everything is bad simply because it's used for bad things. There's too much hate in the world and not enough just comprehension of what the world is. Things are bad, things are good. things that are used for bad things can be used for good things too. It doesn't matter what it was originally made for. It just matters that you use it for good and punish those that use it for bad. That's true for pretty much everything. I mean, I need food to survive, but, if you're really an insane person, you could kill someone with a banana. So, does that make bananas bad? When you think of everything in that light, then, yeah, I mean, that's a pretty silly example, but I don't have the brain capacity to think of a better example. Where did I get to this conversation? Usually I'm too afraid to talk on camera because my family has a history of mental health problems, and I don't want them bugging me about it. But that's silly. I live alone. It's not like they're gonna come upstairs and yell at me, and if they did, that's what cops are for. Well, one of their many jobs, but I gotta stop living in fear of my family and what they think. Just live for myself. If I keep caring about what they'll say if they hear what I'm saying or how they'll think, I'll never achieve anything. I mean, I wouldn't be in half of the health problems and messes that I'm in if I just not listened to them. I mean, if I never went to that doctor in Cornerstone, my thyroid problem would have never been found, and it probably wouldn't have been made worse by doctors suggesting, just things that make them money without ever considering how it affects me. No one told me that radiation would be so bad and cause growth and how hard that would be to solve. They made me think it's the best solution for someone that has toxic parents that doesn't care for them after a surgery and has no one to help them. That, sure, it'll be tough at first, but it'll eventually get better. They painted, it's a better option than surgery. I learned a little too late, because now I gotta get my thyroid removed anyway. Well, I could have not done it. Well, I haven't done it yet. The problem is that so many doctors would be like, oh, that symptom's thyroid related. And then the thyroid doctor's like, no, it's their expertise. Go to this specialist. And then that specialist sends me back to the thyroid doctor. And I'm just in a toxic game of throw the patient at the doctor. And if my thyroid's removed, then, I could say, my thyroid's no longer in my body. I had to go through surgery just to get you to realize this is not thyroid related, this is not the growth that's causing the problem. And if it is the growth that's causing the problem, then removing it will fix it. So, what do I lose? Removing a gland that doesn't work to maybe fix the problem, maybe just to get doctors to realize it's not the problem. It sucks that doctors won't listen to each other, but what am I gonna do? At this point, it's it is making it hard to breathe and eat, having that growth there, so even if it's not cancerous, then it's still a nuisance. And now I have help. And I think my game's about to crash.